Welcome to Coffee and Cannabis. I'm your host, Alyza, and this is...
Corey, what up?
So, today we have one of my most favorite people in the world. Of course, my brother. Please, clap it up.
All that. Show some respect.
Yes. Put some respect on his name. Droop Pop.
Coke boy, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lituation. Literally. It's a lituation.
Hi, brother.
What's up, my sister?
I miss you so much. I'm so happy to have you here today.
I love you. Happy birthday.
So before we get into the interview, you guys know how we do. We start off with all of our pairings. So today, all of us are smoking Bubble Bath. And then we brought back the Kiss Coffee because, as you guys know, my brother is one of the original Coke boys. And, you know, French did a lot of work with Jada, and my brother did a tremendous amount of work with some of his artists. Shout out Large Amount. Who else we got there? Snipe Life. Yeah. He got a lot of tracks with them. So, you know, now that Kiss got his new venture, and this is Coffee and Cannabis, it only was fitting. So that's what we smoking today. What you think of the coffee? It is, right? It's really, really good. Like, it's no gas.
It got a good smell to it, too.
It does.
It makes you want to try it.
Yeah.
And I ain't just saying that just because of that, because when I was looking at it earlier, right, I didn't even know that was the coffee. I was like, man, this is smell.
Yeah, you drank it. You were like, is this the Kiss Coffee? I'm like, yeah, it's fire, right? Yeah, no gas. Like, for real, is really, really good. So, the coffee, Kiss's coffee is incredible. Not just gassing because we fuck with Kiss. Like, for real. Even before he knew it was Kiss's Coffee, he loved it. So, also shout out 53rd State, Far Rock. You know, again, pay homage to Chinks. You know, Chinks is from Far Rock. That was
my brother Chinks.
Yeah, that was fam. So, we just paying respect today. You know, I'm really big on like synergy and alignment and making everything make sense. And so, you know, we got Kiss, we got Chinks, we also got morals and values.
Shout out my bro, B-Stats.
Yes.
Army Blood. You feel me? We got a bunch of brands going on, and you know what I mean, what we always want to do is always support each other. And,
exactly.
You know what I mean, make sure that, you know what I mean, we always show love to each other that's doing something positive, because we all remember when we was doing something negative at one point in our life.
Exactly.
So when you see somebody doing something positive, you know what I mean?
Show support.
Them and,
Yeah, buy they shit. Rock it. Shout it out. By the way, shout out the House Arrest. That's my brother's brand. Yeah. They supporting this episode, sponsoring this episode. So let's get into it. I just really want to share a little bit of your story. So most people don't know we are indeed blood siblings. My mom raised me, single mom. And his mom passed, so his grandmother raised them in the South Bronx, right? And I went through really struggling with my sexuality when I was in my teenage years. But my brother had a little bit of a different upbringing that had different challenges that came with it. And the dichotomy of our relationship and our lives is wild, because now, you know, years later, we're sitting here together in a dispensary that's going to change our lives. You know, I mean, you went from selling drugs on the street to now legally doing it.
To legal. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, right? So I think the first thing that I want to ask is, what do you think could have kept you from the streets?
Well, to keep it honest with you, like growing up in the Bronx, it's not really much that could keep you from the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? It'll just be the things that you go on with in life. Like, it's just like the, you know what I mean, situations that certain people go through. So, you know what I mean? If you're raised not going through much trauma or just many things, you might just move a certain different way. But when certain things happen in life, it just, you know what I mean? You're around certain people that's going through the same type of things as you. Like,
yeah.
So being from the Bronx, like, if you grow up in a certain type of place where that type of stuff ain't around, it probably could keep you from the street.
It's like you seen guys on the corner every single day. Like, I might just end up being a guy on the corner too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, even though I had lost my mom and other things had happened, like, I had a faith in basketball or certain things like that.
Right.
And then when that type of stuff, you be like, yeah, this is not working out. Now you finally stop on the corner and be like, yo, pass that blunt.
But why do you, when you say it wasn't working out, like, I remember you used to play ball, obviously you're mad tall, and you was really, really good at it. What do you feel pulled you away from ball that you was like, let me go stop and talk to these guys in the corner and see what they got going on?
I mean, I don't know. I kept playing and all that, but I feel like I went places. I went to different states, and certain coaches be like, yo, you just trying to score. Or they be like, or they'll be just talking to you crazy, or they probably just felt like I was too cocky, or whatever they felt like in life. I felt like they wasn't jacking me, and I don't know. I always had a problem with people talking to me crazy. Like, you feel me? I'm but I ain't even like, I guess I learned that young. Like, I don't like nobody just yelling at me and talking to me crazy, and I just can't never be like certain type of ways in life. So I guess that basketball shit wasn't for me, but I really wanted to do it, and I guess I just wasn't a part of
your plan?
That plan.
Yeah.
That wasn't just for me, you know what I mean?
Well,
it was fun though while it lasted.
So you stop, you talk to the guys in the corner, now boom, you win it. What is that life like, and how did it turn out? I mean, I know you had some things happen. Are all those dissolved? Is that something that you could talk about?
I mean, yeah, like, at the end of the day, always get a paid lawyer. You know what I mean? Some people, they be like, they'll come in the streets, they'll catch their first case, you know what I mean, just some possession or some shit like that, and they'll be doing a year, and it's like, you feel me? And then, like, you feel me? Another person got to pay lawyer, like, you know what I mean? It's always a way, you're not guilty till you're guilty, you feel what I'm saying?
But the system is not set up for a public defender to really help you win anyway, right? Let's be honest.
Nah, not at all.
No. How old were you when that like first happened?
I mean, the first time I ever been on probation and like I was a youthful offender, so and that's really when I figured out like, damn, I don't even want to rob people. I'd rather just be a trapper or some shit like that, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You just trying to rob somebody. That shit might be fake.
might catch the wrong one.
Yeah, they might have $5 in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I was on probation. I got put on probation for 5 years as a youthful offender. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a long time.
That's long for a youth.
Yeah.
So you already kind of set up to fail, because how old was that? Like 15?
I mean, I just turned 17. They put me on probation for 5 years.
So that was well into your 20s. Yeah. I was well into your 20s. Wow. So then you're in your 20s, right? I mean, you're on probation. Did you get jammed up again while you were on probation, or did you get jammed up after the fact?
I mean, I got jammed up later in life after the probation, but the funny thing is, New York is crazy. They just be wanting you to just take charges. Because later in life, I didn't even really know, like, all these other states, you can have gun licenses and shit like that. So, but New York, they be just trying, you know what I'm saying? So I had caught another case that shit actually helped me out. Like, I was on probation. No matter of fact, it wasn't another case. I was smoking weed, like, but I was on 3.5 years, like, almost done with that shit. And it was like, oh, you know, weed ain't legal, but that's actually what they said in the report. They said, yo, you know, actually, weed is not legal in the state of New York, but we gonna let you off early. Let me off early. But they was just happy because, you know what I'm saying, they know, like, look, right, even though I had a youthful offender, some shit that's not supposed to be on your record, like, when I caught a new case for, like, actually turning into a trapper now and not trying to do that dumb shit, like, when you go to court, even though it's not on your, like, it's a youthful offender supposed to be sealed, like, when you're fighting the case, them people that's trying to fight against your lawyer, they be on some shit where they bring it up, so they making
it look worse.
I had a trial after that in the Bronx Zoo where they said I tried to rob somebody, and I had little kids with me and shit, you feel me? But anyway, like, they bring that shit up. They'll bring shit up. And it's on your record, and now they just bring it up to make you look bad when you go into trial or when you go into court. So even though it's not on your record, they still can bring it up just to make you look bad to the jury.
So you was basically set up to fail.
Yeah, so.
And that's just kind of like another way it just continues to impact your life, because even if you off of probation and out of certain stuff, it's gonna keep coming up and up.
So you went from basketball, and then you know, kind of basically was a corner boy, but then you really went into trapping for real. Where did the music stuff come in? Because at that point, I'm assuming you're like, I'm not going to play ball anymore. You know, I keep getting jammed up in these streets. Let me try to do something else. Where did the music come in?
To me, I feel like everybody from our neighborhood, like a lot of people, everybody had a lot of talent. Everybody was going to probably be somebody, but French took it the most serious. You feel me? You know what I mean? You got to give credit where it's due.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me and a lot of my people, like, you know what I mean? I just like to make money, but I'm always the type of person like just like now, I'm wearing my bro shit, and I'm always gonna be the type of person. I'm always gonna back any one of my niggas up.
Yeah.
Feel me? At the end of the day, it was a lot of fun, and if it probably wasn't for him to keep doing this shit, I probably, you know what I mean? We wouldn't have probably did it as much, or we probably wouldn't have had the best inspiration off of it. But like I used to play around with the shit with other ones of my friends, like, you know what I mean, here and there and shit, but I ain't never really care about that shit, like, to think, like, yo, I'm gonna make money off of it, like, you feel me? It was just some fun shit, niggas just playing around.
Like a hobby, yeah.
So him taking it serious and also popping kind of let you, like, oh, I need to take this, I need to get on this.
Yeah, start letting us know, like, you feel me?
Start showing you that there was another way.
All you gotta do is get fly and talk some fly shit on camera, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't really that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for an ugly nigga, but it ain't hard for a nigga that look like me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man, but we done definitely made a lot of movies and all type of shit, man.
Yeah, but that goes back really to the whole thing about, like, people in the hood, they feel like all you could do to make it out is be an athlete or be a rapper. You know, it's so crazy that there's not a lot of avenues that are shown to people. And now even look at this, like, bro, we're about to have a dispensary, like, to sell weed legally, and for you to be in such a better position. Like, I mean, now this is a pathway that people didn't even, and remember earlier you were like, they'll never give a felon like me a license. And I was like, actually they are. That's the point of this, so that they could take people that had situations like you that really were selling drugs so that they could eat, live, right?
I guess, like, how does that make you feel as a person that was a legacy retailer and now seeing the license and legality and all that? How does that kind of make you feel? You know what I mean?
To me, I'm not bitter at all. Like, I like it. Like, I would never be mad at somebody that could sell drugs legally and they starting to sell drugs now legally. Like, it doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, like, for example, to me, I know bigger things about weed than other people, which is my grandmother smokes weed. And feel me, she gets like mad pains and all that type of shit in her bones and stuff. And when she tried to explain that shit to me as a little kid, but me being a little kid, I'm like, like, you know what I mean? You know when you're trying to start to be defiant.
You're like, I don't know, grandma.
Slick shit, like, you just want to smoke, like, but when you get older, you start really Google and you really just, you like, damn, you think about all of the, like, you be like, damn, she was right this whole time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it really helps certain people with certain pains.
Yeah, for medicinal purposes.
Well, that's also wild because, like, you see everybody get on, like, the CMOS swave and they on all the Dr. Sebi stuff, and it's like, yo, your grandmom was on the wave. She knew about the plant dumb long ago, and cats didn't even understand. She using it for, like, the real medicinal reasons. You know, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's fire.
Yo, so all right, so now you getting into the rap game and you taking it serious. I know you and French were. All I remember when I was growing up, French was like another one of my brothers because you guys were always together.
I actually just looked at I actually just saw a picture the other day with, was it Grease and you?
Me, Grease, and
Bigger
Mac,
Threat, Bigger
and
Threat
and Bigger. Yes. Shout out Bigger Threat. Shout out French. Shout out Max. Yo, free the wave. Yeah, we used to have some times, and I just remember when we were growing up. I remember he was getting the purple Range. You remember that? He got the purple Range Rover. Yep, I think it was purple.
I forgot the color.
I think it was purple, and I remember our dad.
He's had a couple of them. Keep it above.
Our dad was like, he kept telling him like, "Yo, I'm taking this seriously. Like, I'm gonna make it happen." Remember, he was battling, he was doing the drugs on music, DVDs, and doing all that stuff. And you know, our dad doesn't believe in anybody. He's so cynical. He's such a cynical person. And he was like, "Nah, you're not gonna make it." And then French pulled up with the purple Range to prove it to him. Like, look, I'm really making money out here. Yo. and now look. So shout out the Coke Boys.
So what are you working on now?
Oh man, I got a lot of shit, man.
I see you've been like featuring on a lot of singles and stuff lately too.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple.
You just did some shit with Dark Low, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot of the guys that are popping right now that you did some joints with. Who's the other guy?
I got something with my dude Fuego Bays. He just got signed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 38 Special.
38 Special.
38 Special, yeah, I saw that.
That's the one that I was thinking about. Yep.
A lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Shout out my bro Cheese, you know what I'm saying? He working.
Oh, Cheese. I haven't seen
Cheese to drop that
Cold Boy
video
Block.
I just saw. What song was that? The video,
bro.
Cheese just did a video?
yeah.
I didn't see it.
Facts.
Shout out Cheese.
Me and Brock gonna work on some shit new. Like, you know what I mean? This shit is. I got some new shit with Bino too. Like, I got like 2 joints on some Grease beats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Shout out Dame Grease.
Yeah, so.
Yo, if you guys don't know who Dame Grease is, you need to go Google ASAP. You
Do
need to
your
go
homework, show
Google,
some respect.
and then like, comment, and subscribe. Because you know Jalen wants me to say that all the time.
4-4, the producer be on there,
man.
describe shit.
Yeah, legendary producer. Man.
Yes, for sure.
People know the things I did, and
But it's
I
because you're creative.
Yeah,
you're just I'm like that too.
So, tell the truth. What are you more excited for? The dispensary opening or the lounge opening?
Oh my God. What kind of question is that?
I know the answer. You can be hanging out
no
upstairs.
cap. I'm glad you asked me that question, because that's how I've been promoting it. I've been like, yo, it's a dispensary, but guess what? You don't gotta leave, bro.
You just go upstairs.
Yeah, then they know. They like, damn, this nigga probably gonna be chill. I'm gonna be, you feel me? It's going, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn into something where you never know. Like, this might be the spot where a lot of famous people and a lot of shit might be stopping up. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you could just buy your weed and come chill, and it might turn into a meeting for some other things.
Never know who you gonna see, right?
Nah, because
Never know who
you gotta
see.
have a spot to meet up in life anywhere and discuss things. And you gonna do meet at McDonald's, this, that. You gotta meet somewhere where it makes sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
You can
shout
go
out to
buy
Astor
some
Club.
weed and chill right in the spot, smoke your weed, and
Oh shit.
you know what I mean? Get a real deal done.
Say,
Maybe $1 million deal or something like.
Meet our weekend hospitality director, Droop Pop.
Yeah, for real, man.
What if it grows into something else? Like, how do you feel about growing? Because I remember during COVID, you had like a little cultivation set up in your house and you were growing it. And I was so impressed because I just didn't take you as the gardening type. I'd be on FaceTime with you. You got the hanger. The shit's, you like, it's drying out. I got to put it in a dark room. I was like, yo, this guy is smart.
So you over there getting
He
his
showed me a different side of you.
Stewart on this shit.
No, for real,
Yo,
man.
he showed me a different side of him.
Yo, listen, man. I'm one of the people, man. Whatever I gotta do, like, I had my kids for 2 years by myself. I was cooking collard greens and macaroni and
You was getting it?
changing diapers, and
Yo, he multi-layered, yo.
my daughter was peeing on me, like, the fuck? You feel me? But at the end of the day, I liked it. It was fun. Like, I really enjoyed doing it. Like, Like, you feel me? So whatever you do, you gotta really enjoy it.
So was that kind of like your relaxation time? Like, I'm gonna go in here, tend to these plants, and.
But listen, I had to do more research on it. It's not as easy, like just because like the weed was looking great and everything, but it just wasn't. It wasn't hitting.
Oh, you ain't had the potency. You ain't had the potency.
Then when I gave it out to some people on the way I gave them the deal for it, they was happy. Like, but it wasn't something like. And then, like sometimes the plants be looking like a lot. And do whatever
when you trim them down and all that.
Yeah, that little one plant that I posted, niggas like, oh, you about to get a pound. Like, nah, that shit was like an ounce and a half, maybe 2 ounces. Feel me? Some of them was maybe 2.5 ounces, but it was never really like.
Yeah. Once you
I
do all
got like
that.
10 plants there, feel me? So that's really what it add up to, 12, 13 ounces. You feel me?
The majority of the plant go right in the trash. The stem, the roots, the fan leaves, and all that. Yeah, it's right to the trash.
So, what did you learn? Like, what did you learn about growing it?
I mean, I learned you can make a lot of bread because at the end of the day, it still went off, and it wasn't some shit that I really liked on some Zaza type shit, but it wasn't bad. You feel me? But I also learned, like, if you really study this shit real good, like, all it took was a little bit more studying for me to make it better. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't have time for it because I got too much other things going on. I have to travel, and I don't have nobody that's going to really like
take care of it.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if I had like the right type of person,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm moving around. Like, if you got the right type of girl or somebody at the house, like, yo, do this and do that,
Right.
then I probably would have kept doing it. But I just didn't have the time for it. But I learned that you could really just make a lot of money off of that shit. If you just put a little bit of time into it, you'll make a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So yo, bro needs a executive assistant / assistant grower. You know what I mean? To travel with him help, but then sometimes you gotta stay home and take care of the plants.
Yep.
For real. We need interns ASAP. Like,
Yeah.
for real, because it's going to pay off. And there's other jobs for y'all, too, besides that. Like, you know
You got a hood cultivation company. We don't call it house plant.
So would you do that if we did cultivation and we grew it? Would you work there?
Yo, I dead ass be a teacher at this shit, man. I gotta be a teacher like
Professor
like
Droop.
at Harvard, man. Like, yes, my Professor Droop pop. You know what I mean? What do you need to learn? You know what I'm saying? I could teach y'all many different things, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause like just like school, man, you gotta go to science class. I could just teach like 4 of them different subjects.
That's wild. I don't know how that class. You walk into class first day, is Professor Droop sitting there? You like,
You say, man, like, I'll be like, all right, man, everybody sit the fuck down, light your blunts.
let's learn something.
Let's
Let's learn something, man.
So what happened if somebody join your class? What they talking about? They don't smoke.
Oh, I would.
It's not the right class for you.
No, it's still a good class for them because at the end of the day, like that's what I say, bro. I do everything, and you know what I mean. I'm one of them type of people, bro. I ain't even on some shit where I'm just like, nah, I might niggas is like bipolar, like you feel me? But on some good shit, like one day I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna smoke. Then I might just be like, fuck that weed shit for a little while, like because like I ain't gonna say fuck it, but like I might really wake up and like. I might be like,
I'm
let
good
me
on
smoke
that.
a blunt before I go to sleep, but sometimes you gotta really just be focused about other things in life, and at the end of the day, you know.
Shoot, my mom do that. My mom wakes up. She do the gummies. So she wake up, pop a sativa gummy, get right, so she can get her joints working right, and then she might pop like an indica towards the end of the night, so she can sleep, don't have no pain in her sleep.
Down
Yeah.
with sativa,
Yeah, she using the sativa gummies in the morning, indica ones at night. If her leg is still bothering her or something, she might pop a hybrid in the middle of the day or something. But yeah, she getting it.
Nah, that's what's up, though. Yeah, that's what. But I ain't gonna lie, man.
He about to rap, yo. Y'all need to see.
Yeah, you saw he lean back. I was like, yo, he about to spit some bars.
Nah, I ain't about to spit on balls, but I ain't gonna lie though. You see, yo, look, this is what I'm saying, man. What was that shit I just smoked, yo? Like,
Yeah,
like, I was about to say some other shit. I'm like, damn, that shit was some good ass weed. Like, yo, this is cannabis
Why
and
did he
coffee.
Yo.
Let's talk about the cannabis that I just smoked. What the fuck was that?
yeah, that was
man?
bubble bath. Yeah,
Yes.
bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
Shout out to bubble
Yo,
bath.
you see?
Yo, stats. Did he like any of that bubble bath? Because that shit was.
Nah, he don't gotta. I gave you some fire though from Cali.
And I gave him a piece of what you gave me in here. What was that?
Nah, that's not bubble bath. That's Smokehouse.
Yeah.
That's what Hatham.
Yeah.
Hatham took care of.
Better than a bubble bath?
It depends on what you like. It's completely different. One is straight gas.
Yeah, but the bubble bath is like
a little sweet.
Like, I'm about to say that.
Yeah, it's a little.
I was like, yo, that shit is like the fruity like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit gave me that. Like, that shit tastes like I was just.
I know. Look, I'm not even smoking no more because I'm like
candy or some shit.
Super high already.
Yeah.
That shit was good.
I'm the only person that just burned that shit nonstop. I smoked like 2 blunts an episode.
Bubble bath and Jada coffee, man.
Who knew?
I know. Yeah.
Y'all niggas an A+ with that one. That was a good blend.
Cheers.
No bullshit.
This is an excellent blend.
Bullshit. What?
Bubble bath and Kiss
you know
coffee.
Like,
you better call him and let him know.
Weed, but I always like right. I grew up like where it's like it was weed before it was like really all that extra gas. It was called Mango Pina and shit like that. And that shit is like kind of like regular weed, but it's not really like it's like it's like a flavory taste to some weed that was like everybody that's from New York or from the Bronx or some shit know about that shit. Even Jada or people like that, you feel me? Everybody knows about that type of weed.
What's
your before the real gas was out, like on this side roof, on I mean.
So what's your favorite strain?
I was gonna ask him the same thing.
Or your favorite,
know.
your type of weed. What is a good weed for you?
My favorite, like what you mean?
Yeah, like your favorite strain. What's your favorite?
The best weed that I really like.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. Man, I really got 2 though.
Okay,
I want to know.
But I would say one is like a little bit, cause like one is a classic, but it got like a smooth taste. But the other one is like I just love it. Like it just tastes good. Like I feel like I'll eat the bud. Like sour diesel. I love it.
Oh yeah,
like the real sour diesel.
Everybody loves sour diesel. That straight gas.
Did you see? I was sitting here so excited. I was like,
no fake sour diesel.
Yep.
Yeah, niggas do be cats do be having fake
sour diesel. I be in different states. I be in Mass. I be in mad places. They be like, yo, sour diesel. Karate Kid or some fucking the fuck is
all
like
that fake stuff.
Whatever they be saying, that shit do not be the real sour diesel that I grew up on, that
like
Nori's rapping about in the song that Dame Grease made. We smoking sour. That's the nigga that's sour, like you feel me? And then Purple Haze, of course. Feel me? But the sour, I just love it. Like if I quit weed and I smell niggas smoking some sour, I'm gonna relapse right there, ASAP. Feel me? That ass, yo. Like,
bro, I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, "This is my brother."
I love it. Like,
yo, that is my favorite too.
It just smells so good. Like it's just.
He would have bugged out like if he did came to my grow. And like a whole room when that shit hit. When you first opened the doors and it hit you.
To the grow facility.
You had sour in there.
Yes.
They had similar strains in that realm.
But bro, when you go in there, it just hits you. It smells so good and it looks so beautiful.
Girl, that'd be crazy if you could record the smell. When you know how you put in that little Instagram story or something, like niggas could just press the smell button and be like, oh my God, niggas wasn't lying, bro. Cause you could just be pointing out a whole bunch of crazy whack ass trees and niggas is like, oh, these niggas is fronting. Like, you just got the smell button, nigga be on IG story like,
yeah. He got a scratch and sniff iPhone.
Oh my God.
Nigga, these niggas is dead ass serious, man. That's some gas.
He got the scratch and sniff iPhone.
He got the
These
little gas
motherfuckers
button.
are
He just
high.
press the gas button and hold it and just be like, oh.
You're only this creative when you're high.
Yo, that shit was fire, right? I'm glad we recorded that. That was a good
idea. Jalen might have to cut
that.
that.
Man, y'all niggas can't steal this shit. We got to copyright that shit next week, man.
Listen.
What's up? Talk to me, baby.
I'm so proud of you.
Talk to me, little sis. My little sis that do big shit.
I love you. I love you. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you too. Like
we were
I'm
dealt
proud of you too, like.
a shitty set of cards, and seriously, we came out royal flush for real. If people only knew the adversity that we have overcome, even with 2 different paths in life and getting to this place, it's So
She getting high and emotional.
I know it's so.
Yo, you be getting so emotional when you get high. You the most crying high person I know.
Yo, I love you too, sis. Give me hard, man. You getting money, man. You know what I like it.
Yo, she's the most emotional high person.
I'm also stuffy because I was just sick, so it just sounds extra worse.
You know what, man? That's what happened, man, when people be, you know, shooting guns, all type of shit. She start getting around some real love. She's like, man, give me a hug. Hey, you want a hug?
Yo, she hugging everybody. She hugging. You cannot walk away from,
We
or
all
she like
family,
you gotta
though,
hug.
So it's like
I know.
She used to be like, you know what I mean? Even though like they love her everywhere she go, but when you get around your real family or real people in your real habitat, because I go a lot of places too. She travel a lot, and sometimes people be thinking I'm from where they at. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's true. When you do be around that like rah shit all the time and everything is hard, like walking away from that life and being able to just like be like free and chill and hug someone and cry once in a while, like it's okay, you know? And I like deprived myself of that life for like so long. Everything was like, you know,
serious.
yeah, like, attention, you know, and it's like,
Yeah, you gotta get it. You definitely gotta always get a piece of family.
you know?
Besides,
Yes.
you gotta always touch base, things that make you feel good.
I'm just really happy that now we're basically gonna get rich off of weed,
You want the torch?
and our kids are never gonna have to go through any of the things that we went through, and that is incredible.
And make sure y'all get y'all weed, but don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. You feel me?
You see,
Use it for positive things, man. That's what I will always say to somebody, man. Don't just smoke weed to just light another blunt, Just to light another blunt, to light another blunt.
Have a plan.
Yes. Like, if you're gonna smoke some weed, like, whatever you do in life, if you're not gonna go, like, if you're not somebody that wanna do music or this, like, have a notebook, have whatever plans or whatever the things that you be thinking, just write them shits down. You know what I'm saying? So you don't
smoke
forget
weed.
them. And smoke weed and write just ideas down.
There you go.
And sell them to somebody.
It's like, and this is
nothing else, my nigga. You might sell a good idea to somebody don't even know it.
This is a mission. This is a mission statement from Droop Pop.
I know, right? All right, listen. Like, comment, and subscribe. But also, you don't know Jack. Boom. So, we're going to do it a little different this time because he is a legacy operator and now /
Gardener.
So
/ clothes designer / inspirational speaker for the youth and the ladies.
Yeah.
Dig? And the fellas and the homies, you know what I'm saying? Everybody,
Director of merchandise, toss.
Literally,
Droop
like,
Pop.
yo, like, I'm like one of them type of people that used to have to bring people out, like, yo, bro, man, come on, man. We was like, what, 7? Like, we go to play football today. Moms, you know, they be looking at people like, yo, you look good. Like, out of everybody, they be like, you go wake them up. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm inside, I'm getting in everywhere without any, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you literally have to inspire your peoples, man, because some people might be talented. Like, you feel me? And
Yes.
I'm inspirational.
He's inspirational. Show respect.
And
Yes,
he's high.
man.
And he's high. Okay.
You can get a welfare call from me for your. I'll give you $300 worth of.
For the EBT card.
EBT, you can use $300 worth of my information.
Ask Corey a question for You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, yo, Corey, man. What is the main reason of why do you think that nigga smoke weed? Like, why?
No.
No.
Oh my
Not my grandmother, like I just told you.
Yeah.
We know why she do it.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? We don't know why she started, though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, why do you think people smoke weed every day? Do you think some people smoke weed because they think it's cool? Do you actually think some people smoke weed for their emotions or past trauma they've been through, or what do you think? Like,
So I'd say the majority of people, like, outside of the normal medical patient that obviously has pain and is treating that, I think most people smoke weed, honestly, for anxiety that they haven't diagnosed. So it's like somebody that like, yo, I need a couple drinks every night to numb that pain, right? So some of that is like, I know my sister, Kiana, who smokes all day. Hers is anxiety. It's like, yo, you don't want to be around. Well, she don't want to be around you if she ain't smoke.
All right,
Like,
so you don't think do you think that some people over smoke weed? Do you think that?
Oh yeah, for
Do
real.
you think that? Because you saying this, and that, but sometimes people think that they need something. You know what I'm saying? For example, right? Say if somebody want to work out.
Yeah.
Don't you think they be like thinking that like, yo, I need like. Sometimes, bro, people overdo things.
People actually smoke weed to work out. I've
true.
seen that a lot in Cali. Yeah. The dudes that go, hit a small little something and then work out.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is like, right? Sometimes people just they overdo certain things, right?
Yeah.
So I just feel like, right? Do you feel like
do cats do that?
Because look, right? You saying some is for anxiety. So if somebody has anxiety, right? Mm-hmm. And they smoke a lot of weed, and every time you see them smoking, they like, yo, it's for my anxiety. Do you think that's
cats be
like you feel what I'm trying to say?
That's cat.
Like,
yeah, cats say what they say, but like,
or nigga be like, my cataracts. What the fuck is cataracts, man? I don't even give a fuck about like, yo, bro, you don't got that, my nigga. Like, let me see your doctor paper, bro.
Yo,
like, come on,
but see, I think a lot of people do have anxiety. They just don't know it. Or have some PTSD that all the stuff you've been through, you probably got PTSD whether somebody say it or not.
Where's my check at, man? Niggas owe me 100,000.
Yo, give Droop tax
for
break.
17 years.
There you go.
I was about to say 7, nigga. Nah, they owe me more than that, man. Fuck out there, man. I need that money. Where's my money at, man?
There you go.
Yo, Army Blood, go get them niggas, man. We about to no cap, blood.
Shout out B-Stats.
Yeah, nah, I'm fucking with y'all, man. I want that money, man. Donate that shit to some bum-ass niggas on the block, nigga. Fuck out of here, brother.
Do you have any other questions for Corey? Do you have any other questions for Corey? For You Don't Know Jack?
Hey, yo, Corey. Yo, Corey.
What up, my G?
Why do you think niggas sold nickels and dimes on the corner? Why?
Cats don't still sell nickels and dimes.
No. Why do you think that they started selling nickels and dimes on the corner? Why? Of weed. And now y'all can just come out here and sell apes?
Apes, yeah.
Apes,
quarters.
Man.
Yeah. So,
legally. Well, I'm with y'all, but you know what I'm saying? That shit was fucked up, man. Around, she looking crazy. Like, why, Corey? Why could they throw a nigga like, I mean, a brother like me in jail for selling marijuana, some shit that is helping your body, like my grandmother?
Because they couldn't figure out how to tax it yet.
So all right, this is what I want to say then, right? For them making me, so all right, when that happened, right? That made me do worse things, because now they was like, oh, you're a criminal. So I was like, damn, I'm a criminal now?
They make money on you being in jail, too.
Hold on. I was like, damn, I'm a criminal now? So now they made me think I was a criminal, like. Yeah. Because of weed and stuff, like. So it made me really be a criminal, like. So
allegedly.
I feel like, allegedly, I'm not no more because I'm a rapper. I do other things. I got like that's past tense. But what I'm trying to say is, they made me keep doing criminal activities for numerous years, which I should have never did. You know what I'm saying? Because they gassed me up. Because they told me I was a bad person. Because they put marijuana.
They put you in the system.
Yeah,
and
which
they
was something
trap you
I
in
was
the
probably
cycle.
actually doing to help people. That's like them saying, what if CMOS was bad?
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Can I ask you a question? Is mushrooms legal or not, or they
depend on the state,
or like what is that?
It depends on the state.
So
they're not really hawking it like that.
So
but
Dr. CB, and they was talking about mushrooms too, right? Or am I right? Or
a lot of natural stuff,
they were all talking about that natural stuff. Yeah. Listen, basically the answer is they trapped you in a cycle, right? And that is why this is so incredible. We are cycle breakers. We are cycle breakers. All of our kids will never experience, I'm good, bro. will never experience
All right, man.
any of the adversity.
Weed and cannabis. You know
Weed
what I'm
and
saying?
cannabis. Coffee and cannabis.
See, that's how you know that's how you know this weed was some fire.
Yes.
Weed and cannabis.
You
But,
smacked.
yeah, coffee and cannabis, man, I'll smoke my peers, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do here.
Listen, bro, I love you. Thank you for coming on. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
We still don't have no fucking outro.
Yeah, I told you by 10 that we'll get it done. So, but you got anything you want to say, bro? Any final words? You want to shout anybody out or anything?
I mean, I'll shout out
Free to wave.
Of course, free to wave, man. Shout out Mass B. He's on his way home. Dave Grease, the whole, everybody, man. Coach Boy, all my guys. TBK members, my nigga B Stash posted up with me. You know what I mean? I could shout people out all day, man, so I can't really say everybody day, but you know what I mean? Look out for the house arrest thing that we got going on. You know what I mean? Everything's going to be involved with my sister, and we just about to turn out.
We doing it. The other side, dispensary. You know, we've let you guys know time and time again that, you know, I tell you what my connection is, but also, you know, just my relationship with my brother and what he's gone through, being caught up in that system. And now we're going to get him out of that system. We're going to break the cycle. And now we're going to have generational wealth and make sure that, you know, the ones after us don't have to face that adversity. So, you know, it's really real on this side. It's the other side. We're not playing around. You know, what we say that we doing over here.
It's definitely going to be a lounge where you could really, it's not just no, yeah, I'm coming here to pull up with my sister. And, nah, it's going to be a place where you actually going to see me coming around. You're going to see, feel me? You're going to see other Coke Boy members coming around. You're going to see other people that I'll fuck with coming around because everybody, this really going to be a spot where you're going to start realizing, like, what's really going on in the streets. Because, you know, it'd be a lot of places where people can't meet up in life, and they're going to start seeing, like, you know what I mean? This is going to be one of them spots where you're going to see.
Yeah, it's
other
gonna be.
people.
Listen,
it's
gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good vibe.
Yeah, it's gonna be diverse.
It's gonna be diverse. We're gonna have a good vibe. It's gonna be chill. It's warm, elegant. It's a good vibe. So, you know, make sure y'all come through, bro. I love you. I'm proud of you. Shout out again, Far Rock, 53rd State. You already know. You got anything, Core? No.
I told you we'd never have an outro for this shit.
All right.
We
out.
Gas. And if, nigga, if the weed too good, I ain't trying to pass. Hold on, babe. I got one blunt left. You ready to smoke my last?
Oh, I'm getting some bars. We getting bars.
Nah,
We getting
chill,
bars.
man.
Yo, peace.
You know what I'm saying?